On, it'll go out after
you
the
go,
air
you're
comes through
recording.
and just reignite it.
Keep. Yeah.
Your grill is there, so let's have a look at that. You've got a two thing here, so the grill is that way. That's lit.
Yeah.
And turn it the other way for the oven.
Gas grill, gas oven.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Storage at the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
Inside here, you've got your draining board and chopping board, and
Yeah.
you've got your gas isolation valves.
Okay.
And what that is, all the gas appliances have a safety valve on them.
And that's the input for all of the gas. That is.
Yeah.
So that's
So you shouldn't have to touch those.
right. Okay.
They've been gas checked. So all you need to do is turn your gas off on your bottle when you travel. Never have your
okay.
gas on when you travel.
Always have the gas off when you
The
travel.
reason you've got those is, say you're on site and you smell gas and you think,
Yeah.
could be the cooker. So
Yeah.
you can isolate the cooker, still use everything else.
Oh, so that's the isolation for the cooker.
There's one for each. They're all colour coded.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you think it's a fridge, you can
Yeah.
isolate the fridge, still run it on mains,
Yeah.
and turn the gas off, and then
Yeah.
take it to your dealer as and when you get home. You don't have to stop using it straight away. They're
Okay.
just safety features, okay?
Yeah.
But if you've got no problems at all, just turn your gas off on your bottle when you travel.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Your fridge, I'll just put those back, and we can sort that out in a minute. I just sit down here. Your fridge. That's it there. On and off is just there. So if I just switch it all off, that's all off. Yep. Switch it back on. And we're now running on mains,
Yeah.
and that's the maximum lowest temperature. I can alter that by just doing that. And then the higher you go, the lower the temperature of the fridge.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. If you find your electric's gone off, you want to light it on gas. As long as your gas is on, press it on gas. Now that will
That'll
light
run
on
off
gas. If there's no gas after 30 seconds, it will fail.
Right.
Start
Okay.
flashing. Tell you. Same as if I put it on 12 volt. It'll only work when I run the engine on the vehicle,
Right. Okay.
because it runs with a direct feed from the vehicle. So if I put it on 12 volt now, it'll fail. And it's failed. Okay?
Okay.
Right, if I start the engine now,
It'll
it will
start
stay
going.
on. So what you want to do if you're going to travel overnight, chill it overnight on mains, get the temperature down,
Yeah.
put your food in, start the engine, put it on 12 volt. And then that'll keep the temperature, because 12 volt won't actually chill, it'll just hold the temperature you put in it.
Right. Okay.
It's not got enough power to actually chill
Chill
down.
it down.
Okay?
So chill it down before you travel.
Yep.
Using the mains.
Yeah,
Or the gas.
Then, or gas, yeah, but
Yeah.
I'd use mains.
Use mains,
yeah, if
yeah.
you're at home, okay. Then when you start up, the minute you stop for coffee and go in for a coffee, it'll fail like that. It'll stay
Yeah.
like that. And then when you come back in and start the engine,
And it'll go again.
it'll go again.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So we can put it on back to there, okay. And if you press the button, you can open the fridge.
Yeah.
And there's a little feature on these. You can see it's quite cold in there now. If you've got it in storage or you've got it on when you've got the fridge off, if you clip that out, when you've got it in storage, you can clip that in. It'll now shut partly open.
Okay. So
Stop
that
it
gets
smelling.
aired into.
Yeah. And then when you want to use it properly, and it'll shut
Right.
properly.
Okay.
Okay. And then off. Okay.
And that turned it off.
Yeah.
That's off. Off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So got that. Microwave's straightforward microwave.
Yeah.
Okay. And this doesn't, on a lot of caravans, this has a cut-off valve like that. This hasn't. So be aware of it. It'll
Right. Okay.
smash
so
your glass.
that's all-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hot and cold water, blinds,
Yeah.
fly screen, blackout.
Yeah.
Up here you've got your cutlery. You know, you can put your stuff there. You've got another one there.
Okay. Do you need to buy specific?
I don't know what they are, little spares or something.
Yeah,
They've taken.
well-
Oh, little vent things. I'll keep them as spares. Sorry.
And will that run off a normal kettle?
Yeah, yeah. What
Okay.
you got to realise, what you got to realise is, if you've got your heating on 2 kilowatt electric, and you put a 2 kilowatt kettle on,
Yeah.
and you've got something else on, loads of things, it might trip the mains out.
Right. Okay.
So I would say if you're going to run the kettle on a normal kettle, you can get lower voltage ones, but it takes
Yeah.
forever to boil.
Yeah.
Just switch your heating off for a couple of minutes and then
Right.
boil your kettle. Or if you had your microwave on, that's probably 700
Yeah.
watts. You could too much in one go.
Yeah.
So make sure you're just boiling your kettle, just switch one off, not use the other.
Okay.
So it's just being common sense, really.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's such a small thing, it's a lot of power to put.
Yeah.
But you'll get used to that.
So what I was saying is just normal appliances.
Yeah.
We'll work off these phone
Yeah,
charge
everything,
and
everything,
else. Yeah.
everything.
So we don't need to buy specific.
No,
amount of home
everything is
appliances.
240 or gas, so everything's normal at home.
Okay.
You should have, if you go to the back, you've got your TV points there. So that's a big there. So you've got one of those. That one there, it's got the sky socket, goes through to your battery compartment. Okay. Or it may come through
I
from there.
think there's something up
Yeah,
there.
sometimes you have one in your
Get in that cupboard there a second.
sometimes you have one in your battery box from an external supply, but that's not. So this one runs from here. If you look at that, that one goes down. That's your aerial.
Yeah.
It's a directional aerial, so you undo it, and if you push it up,
Yeah.
that's the back of it, so it's facing that way now.
Yeah.
If I turn it towards me, it's facing this way.
Okay.
So all you're going to do is push it up, that's forward, tighten it up, and you can alter the frequency by turning the head over.
Right. Okay.
But once you pack up, you must turn it back till it stops.
Turn it back and stop.
Yeah, and it shows, if you look at it, it shows horizontal there.
Right. Okay.
Okay, and then pull it down there. And the white one goes into the booster, and you can switch it on and off there, look. If that's not on, you won't get a picture. Then you've got that outlet, which comes out to there.
So that's your normal aerial.
Normal aerial, 12 volt socket, so if you've got a dual voltage telly,
Yeah.
you're in the middle of nowhere, so you'll heat all the van and cook by gas, your telly will run on your 12 volt,
Right. Okay.
okay? Or a 240 volt socket, so you can run it on 240.
So you know the ones that you've got here in the shop. What are they?
They're Avtec, they're dual voltage.
That's what I bought one of them.
Yeah, so you can run it on 12 volt or 240.
Right. Okay.
You can buy any telly, you know, these days, but if you're in the middle of nowhere and you've got no mains electric, you can't use it.
Yeah. Of course.
All right.
Yeah. Fine.
Okay, so far.
Yep.
Yeah.
Table's done. We know
Tables
about
there, you know about that. Toilet.
that. Toilet. We know about
We've
that.
done all that. Yeah, and pull. But when you even that's on, when you put the power off, they all go out.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know whether they've got little dimmers on these now, the latest ones. Just trying to figure out. They have. No, they haven't. Some have a little dimmer on, but they haven't in it.
When you pull the beds out, how
Yeah.
does that work?
How do you turn it off and on, Dad?
You'll
Do you
find.
just drop?
Yeah, you'll probably find that on these ones they come out from there. So your bed slats will probably come out from there, look. Right the way to the end.
Yeah.
And then all you're going to do then is move these across. So if you're making the bed up, you can move that out. Just clip these out. Hang on. Clip that over there. Undo that there. So once you've got that out, do you want to jump up for a second? So what you do on the one side, you bring that like that, take it out, turn it over. Let's just clip that. Turn the hump on the outside, yeah,
Yeah.
and then that will go into the middle. So that makes half a bed, doesn't it?
Oh right. Yeah.
So you do the same on the other side.
Yeah. And that'll
Yeah.
make the full
So your
bed.
hump isn't underneath, it won't be uncomfortable. You put the hump on the outside, so that is comfy now. Look.
Yeah.
And if you use the back of it, you're not ruining your.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Understood.
But we're having sleeping bags anyway.
Yeah, but it's just you're not going to ruin your. And this won't be underneath you.
Yes, I've got you. Yeah.
What about the upper bed?
The which
It's
bit?
it's the same. It's the same.
That one then
thing.
clips up, stop it coming out, and then that will fit back into there. All right.
So am I assuming then with this one, the table makes the base?
Yeah, that bed up there will slot into that
Yeah.
and make that bed up, and then these, you'll probably find these clip out. Okay, and you've got spaces in the wardrobe that make that up.
Make the double, that make up that.
Yeah. Okay.
The table makes the bed.
Yeah, you'll
The
find
table that's there.
Yeah.
slot on these runners. Look,
Drops down onto there. Look. You
onto
see.
those runners,
Oh right.
and then you lift it up, and it'll then sit into there
Yeah.
when it's not being
So
used.
you just push those down the
Yeah,
same
again,
as
you
you've done.
do that. You slot those down, you
Yeah.
pull them out, and turn them
Yeah.
over, and then
So
these will
how-
make the difference.
Yeah.
Oh right, just pull
Yeah.
them
So
from
if you
behind
pull
the
it,
seat.
if you
Yeah.
pull these
Just
out,
pull them
Yeah.
out.
if you want to do the same as we did before, you could slot that in like that way. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then that
You
one,
must to watch this.
you're
goes
going to have
on
to have it
there.
out if you don't, and then that'll sit into there on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you wanted the extra ones, you could
You
just
could-
have it like that. I
Yeah.
think that's all we need, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
or you'd have the extra ones, and I'll show you.
Wi-Fi on
Yeah, they
That
will.
is storage, look, just storage under there. I just lift that up. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
and then that'll slot under there, and I'll show you where your bits of storage are. Just look at that, it goes in there. If you look in the wardrobe, you'll have your spacer stuff. You've got a pack of spacers in here, look. Got a screen cover, so you can black out the screen.
Yeah.
2 of those,
Yeah.
right?
And, we'll
And those are your spacers to make your bed up.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright?
I don't think we'll ever need to use them really.
You've got the option
No,
though,
it's
haven't you?
just not my-
And you've
not
got your
my
little
stuff.
table stay as well. You've got one that fits in.
What's that? Sorry.
You've got a hole under. You've got a table stay. Is it one?
The
of
hole's over
Table
here.
stay I've seen in there.
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clips onto here.
That's that one's there. It fits in the
Nick,
back.
fits
So you've got a
into
little
there.
table that fits in the back. Yeah. So you've got this one here. You've got a pole that fits into there.
Yeah.
So you can have another table there, and the one of that table.
Should have it already. That's
Yeah,
already got
that's
the
the
drop
table
down.
sits on top of the pole,
Yeah, okay.
Which
and that one
isn't-
sits on there and makes up the bed as well.
That's already got, yeah.
Yeah, and you
Right.
fold that down to make the
To
bed
make
like
the
that.
leg, yeah.
So it's quite neat.
Yeah, that all makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, that all makes sense. If you wanted Sky, not that we're going to at the moment, what would we need to do? With it just using that same equipment? Would it be?
You'd have an external sky. You could have a sky dish. You can have a dish put on top,
Yeah.
which automatically finds sky. You know, it's Astra 2, I think. And if you have it on, then you'll have a little control in there, and then you just have a.
The only other question I've got there, Mark, is if you were extending
Yeah.
that,
It's a bit, yeah, in front of you.
right, how does this section get supported? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. You've got a table that goes in there, you've got that one.
The table will only come to there, won't it?
Yeah, yeah, I see what you mean. Good question. Very good question. No,
That
okay.
comes out to there.
There's nothing on top of there. Hang on.
Right. That comes out to
Yeah,
there.
so you got your table in there, you got your supports
You've
under
got
there.
table to there, you've got your
I
mats.
should have made one here.
Yeah, your
with
table
this
stops
gets-
on there. It's what goes in the middle of there, isn't it?
Mhm.
Good question, and I can't answer that at the moment.
So you have
I'll
to
be honest.
have a look into it. Then.
I'll have a look here, but I'll find out for you. Yeah. Let's just check if there's anything, because I can't see anything stowed away for that.
Yeah, because if Cheyenne Cove stayed,
Yeah.
we'd have to pull it out, wouldn't we?
Yeah, let's just have a look if there's anything up here.
And it'd need
Actually, last time.
Hang on, let me just take your shoes off.
Yeah, I'll send for you.
Ollie,
Go, Holly, go.
hang on, shall I get the ladder for you?
Yes, get the ladder.
There is a piece up there. And Ollie,
I've just remembered, Steve, 'cause I was
Yeah,
actually
yeah, I just
thinking-
saw a bit of wood up there, so just
Yeah,
mind
that's what we saw last time.
She finally gets her
there,
wish
you can
to
do
go up to the bed.
All right. There you go. There you go. It's just in that corner over there. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I'll stand up there.
There's quite a few coming down.
Listen to me.
Dad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
can
That's
it be?
it. So you've got those.
Mum, get the camera, please.
Is there another one? Yeah, those are the ones then. So they clip out. I'll just put them out to there.
Oh,
We've got.
Oh, what's this?
We must have.
there's more.
What's
I think
this?
that might be for the bed.
I think it comes out to a certain level, doesn't it? Yeah, so we've got to work out how. In a minute.
It's got to go lengthways, surely.
I don't know, unless it's got to go lengthways because that won't fit like that, will it?
No.
It's got to go in, 'cause that's more or less the same. Unless they're different, they're not different sizes, are they?
They all seem to be the same.
Same, yeah.
Is it like a bunk
Well, that probably fits like.
bed? Liam,
Oh, we'll have a look at that in a minute.
Yeah, we'll have to have a look at that,
come
'cause-
up here.
You've got 4 of them, which obviously make up spaces for those.
We'll have to have a look into that.
Oh,
But that's what that does. It's just it'll be in your instructions how that links together.
Okay, yeah, we'll have the book, won't we, as well? Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry to sound vague, we don't always
Remember
Yeah.
the
those out.
possible, Liam.
Okay.
having fun up there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Then you've got electric fan,
Yeah.
extractor, and it brings air in. So
this-
you open it first. So obviously you've got to open that up.
Yeah.
I turn that. See going up.
Yeah.
So if we open it up, then we can switch it on. And we can.
I'll tell you what someone told me about this. Yeah, someone says always stop the fan first before.
Well, this one's better. You can change the old ones, yes,
Yeah.
because it crunches the motor.
Yeah.
Being electronic.
Yeah.
See, I can now see it sucking out.
Yeah.
Now I can change it by doing that. Look, it just does it automatically. Now it's going to change direction now for me.
Oh, right,
Because it's
okay.
electronic, it won't crunch the motor. You'll see it change now.
And that'll start blowing.
The old ones, yeah, if you suddenly got it full speed and
Oh,
change
yeah, I
it,
can
it just ruins the motor.
Oh, right, okay.
Alright, so
These
that's
ones.
bringing fresh air in there.
Okay.
So if you've been cooking, that you could
Yeah, it
put
extracts it
that
out.
on.
Now if you
Yeah.
watch that go up, see that go up in a minute? If I do that, you'll see it sucking out because that'll... So it's sucking that up, yep.
Dad, the
Or
storage
fresh air
up
in is this
here.
way.
Almost pushed me out of
Yeah.
it. Looks
Guys.
better, the storage up here.
So that'll change direction now
Yeah.
and bring your fresh air in.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
This is fun.
nice and cool.
Yeah.
So it will
That's what
switch
you need
off,
for the summer.
close
Yeah.
it up.
Close that up.
Yeah,
And then is that a blackout?
blackout, yeah. Slides
yeah.
across, it's a blackout. Okay.
And that's their shift. Yeah.
Brilliant.